G'day viewers, just a short video to show you it's all together. This is the finish of the pre-build. A pre-build is basically where you gather all the parts to build your project and put it together, see what it's going to look like. It's nowhere near ready to sort of show. It is all running. I can hear the tappets need a bit of adjustment there. So if you listen carefully, I think they're set at about 6 now at the moment, and they should be 2, but horn works, indicators, they all work. No, what's going on there? No, might be a loose connection. Shouldn't be, it's all new wiring, all new fittings. Alright, that's a bad design there, too close. No, I suppose it's alright if you're moving. Headlight works, high beam. Yeah, that's all working. Shut up. Handbrake works. Oh, that's good. That's good, yeah. The handbrake, the brake light doesn't come on unless you pull the brake right in. Yeah, so got the centre cowling on. That'll obviously be either changed or painted. You see it's pretty dirty from the couple of months it took to build. You've still got to replace this one here. You look around here, that's a nice, the guy did a nice job in the shop doing that for me. I actually sent that piece out. I've got to do this brake pedal and polish all this up. This will look nice when it's polished. This could do with a nice bit of polish. The exhaust is brand new, so that's good. And so is the carry rack on the back. I've also got a Givi rack to go on top of that, so I can put a lockable top box on it. I'll be replacing these headlight brackets. I've got some better ones there. I've still got to do a lot of work on the front wheel, but I've got all the parts and it starts very easy. Hopefully my clutch spanner gets here today and I'll be changing the clutch. We've done about 50 kilometres on the bike so far. It's running sweet. Plenty of power. I love these handlebars with the indicators that are the mounts, the stalks, indicator stalks are actually part of the handlebar, and they were pretty crappy. So the same guy that did the, I think this is 2-pack, I thought he was going to do it in powder coat for me, but apparently 2-pack's better. Yeah, so it's coming up good. It's nearly ready to register. I don't know what I need to do to get it. I'll have to go through the checklist. Maybe just give it a wash, but everything's working. Everything's running fine. Just I don't like this colour mismatch here, this stupid black paint. A lot of people, if you're going to paint them black, I'll show you how to paint a bike black. Not like you just don't get a spray can and spray over the red. No, you don't. New shocks on the back, good tyres all round, reflector on the back, that's required. You need that reflector. You might notice I'm missing 2 side reflectors. Well, I'm not putting those on till I've changed the headlight brackets. Yeah, a good clean up and it'll look really nice. That's the new gear lever setup. and I've got a brand new one of these, oh well, reconditioned one. See how they bend there? That's one of their weaknesses, and it's a very small pad. For outback conditions here, you really want to make a bigger pad on the bottom of that. I'll be doing that in the future. Nice new air box, new air filter, all from Lambda. I'd say 95% of my parts come from Lambda. I've got some parts from places like Quad Bike Wreckers, TDR Moto. On the other bike I've got parts from MX Store before I found the Lambda shop. I think I got handlebars and some other bits and pieces, but generally I get most of my gear from Lambda. They're pretty good on the prices. And no, I'm not sponsored by Lambda. I wished I was. I don't get any money from Lambda. I just mention them because they've got a very big range, and if you're looking for parts to save you a hassle of looking around trying to get things, just go straight to Lambda. They usually got it. I think they ship worldwide. But yeah, I've polished all these springs up. I've still got to do that one. That is a mongrel to get off that spring there. You got to do the middle part first, then the bottom, and then you can swing it off the brake switch. Brake switch is new, all the wiring's new. I did get a second-hand loom because I couldn't find a brand new tail loom, but the front 12-volt loom is all brand new. That's the original indicator buzzer that's dicky. I didn't want to buy another one of those. They're like $75. That's ridiculous. I hate the things. Listen to this. How annoying is that? Yeah, and it doesn't even work half the time. It does work, but it's sort of only a couple of times and it goes. But as you hear the Honda reliability there, that motor is not missing a beat. I really like the Magneto CDI system on this engine. I think this is probably my favourite engine out of all the V8s and V12s and 6 cylinders. I like this motor, or this engine, even better than a Barra. And I've got a Barra in my car, and that's me beastie there. That's Falcon FG, that's got a Barra in it, 195 kilowatts. That's looks like a big BMW, and I wonder why, because it's running BMW like rear suspension and differential independent rear suspension. It's got a crazy Ford gearbox, 5-speed, not the 6-speed, but yeah, that's the other type of engine I like, the old Barras. But anyway, let's get back to the Honda. These bikes are going to become classic in the future, and I hope to keep this one forever. I've got a couple of other Hondas there I'm going to start working on soon. I only like to do one project at a time. You see this clutch thing? I've got the proper rubber boot that goes over that, but I'm not putting it on because I've got to take all that cover off and do the clutch. But anyway, that's the progress. You can basically say we've finished the pre-build, and it's all good. Very happy with the way it's going, and thanks for watching. And if you're doing a postie, well, good luck to you. I will be doing some videos on the wiring of posties and how to test them, and you know, stator testing, because they do well, after about 30 or 40 years the odd stator will break down here and there, but I have seen 40-year-old bikes with the original stators and still running, and running without a battery, so they're good in that respect. Another weird thing about the postie bike, it's got the centre stand, and then it's got two side stands. It's got a stand on either side. Not many bikes have got that. And they're a great little off-road bike for going up bush tracks. They're not a scrambler, they're not a trials bike. They are a dual-purpose commuter off-road bike. So if you want to go out the trails, and well, they actually, the CT I was told stands for commuter trail. So dual purpose bike. Yeah, so that's it. You're up to date on my progress. You see I've got the original Speedo back on. The other Tacho and Speedo are going on the other bike, which I'll start soon, and you'll see some progress on that. I'm going to make that one all black with a lot of carbon fibre and a lot of little silver highlights. And all the silver highlights will be either chrome, stainless steel or titanium. That'll be my, well, high speed postie. That might even hit, oh you never know, triple digit speeds. It could hit 100. Alright, talk to you later. Ride safe. Have a great day. Cheers.